there's four ways, like just to summarize that really quick, the sort of polemic idea, common grace idea, common traditions idea, that there was some borrowing of story and culture from the ancient Near Eastern world, but with intentionality. And it's sort of like, I love that word that he uses, sort of to baptize some pre-existent thing. And then there's sort of this fifth idea, which is the one that I think that you are kind of hearing from Billy Carson, from Dan McClellan, from Alex O'Connor, from Kip Davis, from these types of people that are, it seems like, just kind of coming to level like a criticism or an attack, but in a way that it just doesn't seem objective or in good faith. Maybe there's something funny about saying that as well. There's different options of interpretation. You'll often find the least likely but most sort of damaging to scripture being the preferred option of, the skeptic, even if it doesn't hold the most academic support or intellectual integrity. So I think that's another thing to be aware of, because like I said, I think this is actually a trend, a pattern, a motif that will continue to arise. And I think we have to become good at spotting this and at least looking at the entire landscape of possibilities objectively to see.
In that video, in this video, the conclusion is drawn that unless you have taken this position of univocality, this position of inerrancy, this position of purity with regards to the message, the meaning, and the facts of the text, unless you're taking that position, you must somehow be doing something adversarial to the text. In the video he made last week, he accused a number of us of attacking the Bible. That's what we're doing. We're attacking the Bible. Skeptics like to attack the Bible.
How will the text ever survive this?
You don't spend like 15 years of your life in school.
Yeah.
When I did my PhD, I was in the UK part-time while my young family was at home. I didn't do that because I've got this strange vendetta against the Bible. Like, I've got this built up animus or hatred towards the text. That's not why I did that. That's not why Josh, my God, Josh, you spent how many years in your program at Johns Hopkins only to hear your dissertation supervisor tell you that first draft that you wrote was no good? Like, how long were you there when he ended your life?
Yeah. I mean, that was 6 years in. And that's just the PhD, right? It took me 6 years. It took me 6 years just to get my first master's. So like, this is Gilgamesh, right? That's my favorite quote from Gilgamesh and Huwawa A, right? I don't believe in the divinity of Gilgamesh.
You must hate the Epic of Gilgamesh. You're an adversary. You're an enemy of Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
I don't worship Enki.
You know what? I think that's just the Enlil in you hating the Enki in the text.
Friends, viewers,
so ridiculous.
We don't hate the Bible. I love the Bible, which is why I've been doing this for my entire adult life. You don't choose to do something for your entire adult life that you hate. Why is it so hard for people to figure this out?
The Epic of Gilgamesh is awesome, right? The Tukulti Ninurta epic is awesome. The prayer to the gods of the night, awesome. But look, like, you're not supposed to do this with them, right? And so, okay, if you're going to do that, let me show you why you don't want to build your ethical system based on the Middle Assyrian laws, right? And that would not be me attacking the Middle Assyrian laws.
No.
It would be me attacking your interpretation of them, your misuse of them.
There's a burden here, guys. We want the world to understand and to love these texts as much as we do. That's why we're here. In addition to that, we're here to correct the misinformation that leads to some pretty catastrophic results when you don't read the text properly. There's one more super chat, and I think this is a good one to end on. I did my undergrad in math. This stream is how I feel about Super Smug, William Lane Craig, talking about how actual infinities can exist.
Yeah, can't exist.
Overconfidence unites all apologetics.
Very well said.
Yep. Agreed.
Let's drop the mic on that, shall we?